super long story short, I adopted a ketogenic lifestyle. I was still consuming lots of plants. At the time, my spinach and don't shout, my spinach and kale smoothies with my turmeric and black pepper. I was considerably healthier than I ever was prior to that. But I had noticed that I had managed to lose a considerable amount of weight, 107 pounds to be precise. But I was building lean muscle mass, a considerable amount of lean muscle mass, which I was told was impossible without carbohydrate. So I decided to prove how powerful this lifestyle was. I felt that I'd found a secret that nobody else was talking about, that was completely different to any other diet and lifestyle that I'd ever seen before. So I decided to enter an amateur men's physique bodybuilding competition, which everybody begged me not to do it because they knew I suffered severely with anxiety and depression. And I used to struggle to leave my house. That's how difficult the anxiety was. So the thought of walking onto a stage with hundreds of people was something that was unthinkable at the time. But I did. I came second in that comp. But I used to win on ratio and condition. And that's what bodybuilding is. It's almost an illusion. I was, as a keto athlete, I had a tremendous ability to strip to below 3% body fat. Wow. My skin was almost transparent, super vascular. And my ratios were incredible, when I was competition ready. And that's how I used to win. So I went back, I competed, I came second as a pro. And the year after that, I went back and I beat the gentleman that beat me that year. And I became a British champion. 2 years after that, I went on to the European Championship, which I'd won. I wanted to go the year prior. I did not go. I was invited, but I did not go because I was unvaccinated. And I was unwilling to take a vaccination to go. Probably a controversial subject, but I didn't want to become vaccinated, so I missed that opportunity. So I decided to defer it for a year, and I went a year later. I won that just about. I entered two categories. I won one, and I came second in the other, which is brilliant. As the progression went on, it might have been just before the British Championship, I gravitated into a carnivore lifestyle. I understood and learned about the effects of plant toxins, and I learned that broccoli and spinach was not serving me. So I became carnivore. I noticed that I was even healthier and fitter than I was prior to that. Within the bodybuilding community, the majority of bodybuilders are supplementing, and that's a decision that they have made for their career, and that's fine. For me to progress down that road, I felt that I would have needed to have supplemented, and it's not something that I wanted to do. Again, I'm not against it, but it just wasn't the right fit for me. So I decided to come away because it would have meant for me to have built that extra mass naturally. I probably would have needed to have taken 5 years out of competing. I'm so glad that I did it. It's one of the biggest achievements in my life. And I'm super, it's something that I never imagined was possible, because coming back to the last podcast we did, I am not genetically gifted. I now do, I've gone into running and cycling over the last few months. I run with a running club, and it's a social thing. You meet up with these people, you go for a run, you have a chat, and you talk about goals, and everyone is so supportive. When you compete, they come and support you. I didn't have any of this when I was doing the bodybuilding. Nobody cared, So it's a complete different, different look on competing. But